That's not a comic book. Now that's a comic book.
Okay, let's finish up this week by talking about our trade, which is Green Lantern Wanted, Hal Jordan. When I think back on how much I enjoy about the Geoff Johns run on Green Lantern, a lot of it is not the early stuff. Not that the early stuff is bad. It just certainly gets a lot better as it continues on. And again, this isn't bad. It's just a lot of, current of the time DC Universe stuff is happening. And I'm enjoying the stuff that he's setting up for his own book a lot more than the stuff he's doing to tie in with other shit that was going on. Even if it was his own shit. Have some cool Justice League moments here that get involved with this. Alan Scott shows up, and I could just never respect Alan Scott. Amon Sir's story is kind of interesting here, but not, captivating. The arc from this that I really, really enjoy is the one that has the bad art, because the Amon Sir story arc here, as touching as it is for Hal, I do like this moment at the end of that story arc quite a bit. As touching as all that is, what's really good is the Zamaron arc, and that has kind of, not bad art, it's just, it doesn't fit for this. They really need something more dreamlike for this. And we get something that's very, it looks very painted, and I just don't like that as much for the style of story that Green Lantern's been in this run. It's not bad. I shouldn't have said bad art, because this isn't a bad piece. It's just, it doesn't really work with everything else that's been going on. So the Amon Sir stuff, it's good. It's set up. It's got its moments. I certainly enjoy stuff about it. Hal's character remains the strongest thing. But what I really like is this Zamaron story as we set up more of the other cores, and just we could see Hal be a little bit on the clever side, and that was fun. Again, I just don't have a ton to say this week. There's some stuff that's cool. There's some stuff that's just okay. There's nothing bad. I really like this moment, though, where the Zamarons show up and they're trying to figure out who the crystal needs to go to in order to trap Hal. And alright. So the crystal's got both Carol and Cowgirl basically held hostage. Choose your mate, Hal Jordan. I will make your fantasies come true. Carol Ferris, you shared the worst and the best moments of your life with her. Julian Perlman, Cowgirl. She lets you fly free from the past. Choose, Hal Jordan. Choose someone? Okay. Mwah. Just grabs the Zamaron Queen and kisses her. Come here, gorgeous. Makes out with her. What are you doing, guardian dog? Try not to throw up. He has chosen neither of you. He has chosen you, my queen, someone of great power to add to mine. And so the crystal attaches itself to the Zamaron Queen. And that's just how Hal Jordan gets out of the situation. I really like that. That's really fun. Hal Jordan's pretty clever, thinks on his feet. Goes up with some great stuff. The man is a master of improv. Yeah. It's not a bad book. If there's any part of the run that's skippable, it maybe be this. It might be this. It might be this, but at the same time, I wouldn't recommend it. It's still a fun read. It's just there's not that much to say about it. The Amon Sir story arc is cool, serviceable, but I don't have anything bad to say about it, other than there's a lot of what was going on in the DC Universe stuff happening in that, and so if you're unfamiliar with that, it might take you out a bit, but at the same time, I feel like they do a pretty good job of explaining it. And then the Zamaron stuff is just kind of cool, clever, fun. What continues to be the best is Hal Jordan's character. I'm sorry. I wish I had more to say. I know this episode's only half an hour and it's a day late. What do you want? It's the best thing that's not the best thing ever. I don't know, guys. I'm sorry. I try to come up with stuff to say, but sometimes you just don't have anything to say, and if you try to force yourself to, you just come up with complaints, and I don't really feel like complaining about the book. Sorry.
That's not a comic book. Now that's a comic book.